Welcome to This Must Be Heard, a recurring podcast featuring discussions of Delaware County Community College's events, achievements, and initiatives. Today, DCCC students will discuss why Black History Month is important to them. Thanks for listening.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Ziza Bond, and I'm joined today with my co-host, Naz, if you'd like to introduce.
Hi everyone, my name is Nazira Miller. I'm a student at Delaware County Community College and my major is journalism.
We are also joined by two guests.
Hi, I'm Dion Harrison, and I'm a student at Delaware County Community College also, and my major is Communication Studies.
Hi, Phantoms. My name is Shakia Gordon-Hutt, and I'm also a student at Delaware County Community College. My majors are liberal arts and computer science.
All right, thank you guys for joining me today. Today's discussion will be focused on history and culture. Specifically, we're talking about Black History Month. So just to get a little background knowledge, Black History Month actually started out as Black History Week in 1926, created by historian Carter G. Woodson. And the goal was to recognize and celebrate the contributions of Black Americans to U.S. history that was often overlooked by mainstream education.
In honor of Black History Month, I'm going to name a few people who have contributed to our society. Garrett Morgan, who invented the gas mask in 1914, Robert F. Fleming Jr., who created the guitar in 1886, William H. Richardson, who invented the baby buggy in 1889, Osborne Dorsey invented the doorknob and the doorstop in 1876, and Joseph W. Winters invented the fire escape ladder in 1878.
Those are some wonderful facts you got there, and some of those people I haven't even heard of. So this brings me to ask, why do you guys think that celebrating Black History Month is important?
Black History Month to me was just shining light on a lot of Black people that we might have not been taught about with it throughout history, and just learning about how they contributed to our society in ways that have been covered up, ways that have been ways that have been put on a back burner that they don't want us to know, because they don't want us to know that as Black people, we have done such incredible things. They just want us to know that we are Black and this is our role in society, in America, and not the fact that we really are beautiful and smart people that can create these amazing things.
I believe Black History Month is important because it provides us an opportunity to observe contributions and achievements and also resilience of Blacks who have shaped the United States. We just got some names of people from way back when, but I believe that there are also people who have paved the way for us in the 21st century. You know, we have Maya Angelou, we have Arthur Ashe, we have Ruby Bridges. They were civil rights leaders. And for me, Black History Month is important because it's a reminder of the struggles for justice and equality. It's a time to inform others and educate them about the impact of Black leaders, and not just the ones we hear about, but even regular everyday heroes that we don't often talk about. You know, we often see negative views of Blacks on the news, in the media, and Black History Month allows us to promote and reflect on the positive impact of our culture.
And I totally agree with everything Dion said. For me personally, Black history is very important because there was a time when you could not express yourself, and our ancestors had to use different techniques like the braiding of the hair to send messages, or leaving Black eyed peas in different areas to signal that it was not safe to travel. So I do feel that it gives us the opportunity to be ourselves. It gives us the opportunity to commune and just celebrate. Sometimes people don't understand just the coming together, the spirituality, not connecting it to religion, but just inner peace, that connection with your ancestors, people who share the same color skin, who might go through the same struggles. So it's more like, to me, relation, just being in the company of other great people. And again, like Dion said, learning. You can never be too educated, but Black History Month specifically gives you the knowledge, the tools, and the opportunity to become more enlightened.
All right. Well said. I have very similar views to you guys, but you seem to hit the nail on the head. So this will go into our next question. Is there anything that you specifically do during Black History Month to celebrate your culture or give back to your community?
For me, during Black History Month, I like to spend a few extra minutes learning facts that I might not have known, like the Black Eyed Pea fact that Shakia stated. And I love to spend time watching documentaries and movies about Black History Month.
So, how I celebrate Black History Month, I have meaningful conversations like this one about the importance of Black history and its impacts. I enjoy helping the youth at my church with their presentations that showcase Black leaders in different sectors, not just from the past, but also in the present. I celebrate the arts. I support Black businesses. I mean, these are things that I do throughout the year, but I make it a point to pay attention to what I'm doing. For me, understanding and celebrating Black history is not just about the past. It's a guide for the future. And for me, it instills pride and a sense of responsibility to keep me pushing forward. You know, the struggles and the triumphs of those who came before serve as a reminder that progress is always possible. But the most important thing for me is to continue to educate myself on where I come from so that I'll know where I'm going.
Well, during Black History Month, typically I like to read books. I challenge myself to come to become familiarized with names of great leaders that I don't know. I challenge myself to be an advocate in my community, so I try to volunteer at different places, or I find myself a lot of the time speaking to people of all different races, colors, and creeds just about Black History Month. So I find that it's also a time to inform. So I take the opportunity to be an upliftment in my community, and I think service is key because we have to remember that we always must give service and we shall always be a benefit to others in need.
I think you guys have some very powerful answers, but I do want to discuss, Shakia, you mentioned service work. What does that look like for people that don't already do it?
Well, so typically service work could be a number of things. It could be volunteering in the community. It could be working at a certain establishment. But for me personally, I am a civil leader and an advocate. I have been for about 15 years now. I am a member of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, aka the NAACP, which started in 1909. Originally, I started just volunteering, going to the meetings. After about 3 or 4 years of watching and enjoying the things of unity and action that I was seeing, I decided to become an officer and I moved to youth chairman of the Darby branch number 2258 under Sheila A. Carter. And then currently, I am working with the media branch 2272, and at this time, I am an active member. But basically, it's standing up for people who don't understand that they are being taken advantage of. It's being a leader, it's making sure that people have a voice, someone to speak for them. It's also having bravery because you are going to be put in instances that you might not typically say something, you might let something go or brush it off. But when you actively see something that is not right, you have to take a stand because that's the commitment that you say you will stand for when you become a member. So it's very serious, and I'm proud to be a member of the NAACP. I encourage other people to support the NAACP. I also would like to state that we work with all people of color, religion, nationality, or creed. We work specifically to disintegrate discrimination. And that's why I believe that this is a viable organization, and that's why I became a member.
Honestly, that was a lot of really good information that people can take from this. Discrimination is honestly a very powerful hate tool, and everyone needs to come together to combat that in the name of equality and creating social justice so everyone feels safe in their communities, respectively. I feel like we learned a lot about people and things that they can do, even if you're not Black or a person of color, to contribute and help people that are in your community because there are more of us than some people would like to acknowledge. And with that, do you guys have any closing thoughts or any advice to people who are trying to get inspired to do the right thing and seek out equality for everyone else?
I would say a lot of stuff you could really do in your local libraries. Especially in Delaware County, there's so many places around here that that carry a lot of historical facts, especially about the civil rights era, especially about slavery time and things like that. So I would say just start at your local library. They have amazing access to so many different websites and researches that you could easily look up and just become more knowledgeable about things.
Well, I would like to leave with one last remark. Again, just piggybacking off what Dion said of coming together, as well as Nas, just being able to research and learn more information. Um, just us having this platform to speak on people of color, our views, our visions, and how we feel, I think that we are part of the movement that is keeping uh, hope alive for future advancement and togetherness. And I just think that it is wonderful that we can have this meaningful conversation and each achieve a goal that we like to accomplish during Black History Month. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
I appreciate everyone for joining me today for this lovely discussion. Thank you all for sharing your truths and being in your truths. And with that being said, we're out.
Bye.
You've been listening to This Must Be Heard, brought to you by the New Media Lab and Campus Live. Ziza Bond and Nazira Miller co-hosted our discussion with New Media Lab members Dion Harrison and Shakia Hutt. Our producers were Shakia Hutt and Ziza Bond. Moose Silla edited our episode. Sharp John Ajdan prepared our title cards. Our executive producers were Moose Silla and Raymond Porras. Victoria Colbreth and Samuel Larson designed our cover art. Indigo Frazier composed our theme music. And I'm Samaya Monet Green, your announcer for this episode. Special thanks to the Director of Campus Engagement, Allison Gleason, and our faculty advisor, Professor Maria Boyd. If you have any interest in participating in the New Media Lab, contact the Office of Campus Life or reach out to us on Instagram at DCCC_New Media Lab. Be sure to like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks again for listening.